Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. I hope you can hear me. My name is Tina and today I will be making a custom Drupal 8 theme for my website. I created this simple design that's very minimalistic. I was searching for something like this for a long time now and postponing the birth of my website. So I decided to make my own, and let's get this started. First things first, I already created, installed the default Drupal, added some articles, so I won't be doing this at the moment. And my goal today is to just create everything with the core modules, and this is it. Let's go. Okay. First of all, I will go to the sites folder and uncomment these lines here, so that I will include this local settings file, which I still have to create. Oh no, just a second. So apparently I can do this inside. Okay, here we go. Here's the file. I will uncomment this cache settings. This is so I don't have to clear Drupal cache every time I change something. I will also add a new line here. This is for Twig, so again, I don't have to clear Drupal cache every time I change something. So this debug true option, this is really good if I refresh my website. I'm not sure my computer can handle streaming and working on Drupal simultaneously, but we'll try. Okay, so this debug true option that's here, this is so oh, I have to clear Drupal cache before I do anything. Okay, let me refresh again. Okay, this debug true option is here to show me some. No, oh wow, why is this not working? Okay, never mind. So first things first, I will create a new theme, and I will call it Tina Rock because that's my name, and that's what the thing will be called. I have to define a couple of things in the theme.info.yaml file. So it's tinamrak.info.yaml. In here we have to define the name of our theme. Tina theme. We have to define the type of this file, so it will be a theme. Description is not required, it's optional, so let's leave it out at the moment. I have to define the core version. This is 8.x, and let's define some libraries. I will use this, I will create this libraries file in a moment, but let's define it here first. So it's Tina Mrak, this is the theme name / global styling. This is what I usually called my library. We will use the classy base theme. This is so we have some base classes and regions and divs and stuff like that defined. It's very useful. And we will define some regions. Let's see the design. So we will need a header, we'll need main content and a footer. So let's define these regions. Header, content, main content and footer. Okay, this is it. Now I have to define the libraries file. Let's make a new file and call it tinamrak.libraries.yaml. In here, I have to define the library, so it's global styling for me. Global styling version 1.x. Then CSS will be in assets / style sheets / application.css, and I don't think we'll need any JS, so let's leave this out for the moment. Okay, this is it. We defined our theme, and let's move on to creating a template. This will be a page template from. I usually, if you want to override a template from Classy, I usually go into Themes, Classy, Templates, and you can see all the templates, all the two templates here. We are going to override the page template, but we won't be needing any of this for my theme, so I won't be using this. But I will still create a new folder in here called layout. I use the same path as the Classy theme, and then page.tweak.html. Oh, sorry, it's page.html.tweak. I usually copy this. I have this base theme prepared that I usually just copy in here, and everything starts working from the beginning. I don't have to create these templates or these info files, but for the sake of today's stream, I will create everything from scratch. Okay, so I created a couple of regions in here. We have header, main content, and footer, and I want to show them inside of my page template. So let's say we have a container, we will have a header and main and footer. Okay. In header, we are going to have the header region page.header. In main, we are going to have the content region, and in footer we are going to have the footer region. Okay, let's see what I missed. I'm going to my Drupal installation, and I will try to switch the default Bartik theme with my custom theme. Let's see what happens, if it even shows. I'm not sure. Okay, awesome, it's here. I can call this Tinamrak without the theme, but let's leave it like that. It's not really important. I will install it and set it as default. Okay, while this is processing, I will usually when I create a new project, I have this assets files. I use SCSS for compiling CSS, and I already have prepared a few files for my theme, so I will just copy paste this here. I won't be creating those because I don't want to waste too much time. So I will just paste those files in this folder. Let me just copy folders. Let me refresh this. Okay, not everything was copied. Copy. Okay, we have assets, we have SAS, we have scripts, and we have SCSS folder. So this is pretty typical for every. Oh, this is not. What? Okay, this is not. This shouldn't be here, I think. Okay. So I have CSS, I have scripts, and I have assets. I already have some fonts in here, and this is a folder for images. Wow, my computer is really acting up. Okay, these are the gulp files. I'm using gulp to run everything, to compile CSS, to compile JavaScript. So let's check if the theme was installed. There shouldn't be any styles or anything. No. Okay, CSS files should be specified as key value. Okay, let me check this. I think I messed something up. So we have theme name global libraries, and I think the error is here, maybe. So it's the version. It's theme. I don't have. Oh yeah, I forgot this. So sorry, guys. This is I can define in here if I want, if this is minified, if it's not minified. So let's try this again. I have to clear cache, I think, because I changed the libraries file. Okay, let's see if this is working. Yes, this is it. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff, a bunch of blocks that I won't be needing here. For example, this search, I won't have a search, I won't have a main menu, I don't need this menu, I don't need Powered by Drupal. So let's go into the block layout and remove these blocks. And let's see. Okay, so I don't need search. Remove search. Oh, I really wish there was a faster way to do this. Maybe just, I don't know, multiple select or something. I don't need breadcrumbs. Remove. Maybe I could make an installation profile with all these blocks removed and a couple of settings already working. Okay, I don't need the main navigation. Yes, I am sure. I am 100% sure. And okay, I will need site branding because of this logo or logo type or whatever. I will need status messages. I will not be needing tools. Status messages are this, for example, when this page refreshes. Yeah, this is a status message, so I want this showing just in case anything goes wrong, but I don't need the user account menu. And I won't be needing powered by Drupal. Remove. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, I need page title for my blog posts. I need tabs so I can edit my blog posts. I do not need help. Tabs are the links. For example, I don't know, when you're on a article page, you have edit, delete, view, and things like that. I don't need primary admin actions. And this is about it. Okay, so let me just put this here. So it's right above the main page content. I don't know why, but I prefer it this way. You can leave it above tabs, it doesn't really matter. And let's check how this looks now. Okay, much better. I will want to remove this RSS. Maybe I won't be showing it for now. So I think this is a view, front page view, if I'm not mistaken. Front page view. Yes, here it is. It's the feed. It's the feed display. If I disable this, it will that icon on the front page will disappear. Hopefully. I want to delete feed. Yes, I will delete it, and I don't know, maybe, or let's not delete it. Let's just disable it for now, because if I'm going to use it sometime in the future, it's nice to have it here. Okay, let's just disable it. Okay, so it's feed and disable feed. Okay. Save. Okay. If I go back to the home page, that icon at the bottom for RSS should be gone. Yes, and it's gone. Okay, now I can add this logo type if I go to my theme and my theme settings. I'll just go here. It's easier. Also, you should know that I pre-installed some modules that I commonly use when making a Drupal theme. Let's see where we have it. Logo type tm.svg. use the file. Okay, I won't change this for now. Okay. The specified file tn.svg cannot be uploaded. The image file is not allowed. Okay, so this is a very common error. There's a module that allows uploading .svg files, but I won't use it for now. I will just show the path to the custom logger and include it this way. So it's themes tnumrock assets images / tn.svg, and I have to copy this file to the right folder. Okay, you can see it here. I will copy this to web themes tnumrock assets images and paste it in here. Okay, it's invalid because it didn't exist at the time, but if I save it now again, it should be saved, unless I messed up something here. But okay, I guess I have. Maybe this pre-trailing slash is not necessary. Yes, that's right. Okay, if I go back to the home page, there should be a nice icon at the top. Here we go. Okay, next thing I want. Okay, so how I usually do this is first I add all the content that I want on my page, and only after that I start styling. You could I don't know, first add the logo type or add the header content or whatever and style it, and then add the main content and style it. But I don't know, it's usually for me I just add all the content that I need, that I know I have to style, and then start styling after everything's been added. It's easier for me to see what's left, what's missing, if it looks good and stuff like that. Okay, so we have the logo. Let's add this part. So I think the best way to add this is with a Drupal block, with a custom block. It's just a text, so it's a regular basic block, I think it's called, the default one. Let's see the block types. There should be, yes, it's a basic block. It just contains a title and the body. So if I add custom block, I should have, okay, so this is, let's name this block intro. It will be shown, I think, on every page, and let's copy this content in here. This has to be a paragraph. Oh, I also have this this module installed. It's called CK editor. You can add some settings for CK editor. Let me find it. It's called CK editor custom config, and you can add different custom configuration in here. If I go to the content authoring and my text format settings, I added that every time I paste some text, it pastes it as a plain text. It forces the plain text. Okay, this is true. And let's add some links. So we have Casti is a link. Okay, I'll just add a hash and add links later. And Sergeant is a link. Okay, and Neon is a link. Neon is not here right now. I think he's sleeping in the room next to me. But maybe sometimes he'll come here and say hi. Okay, so I have the intro block, and let's place this block in the header after the site branding. We called it intro. Here it is. You can also use the filter here for example, intro, click on place block. I don't want to display the title, and I want this block to be shown on all pages. Okay, let's save it. I also designed a subpage. There's no intro at the top. It's at the bottom, and the notes are it's a bit different. So I will configure that later when I get to the subpages. We have intro placed. Let's check how this looks, if everything is okay. Okay, one thing, it's above the side branding, it should be below. That's better, I think. Yes, much better. Okay, I have the notes here. This is the main content. So this is a view. You can, if you inspect this, I really like inspecting things because I can find out how stuff works. And if you inspect this, you can see that this is a view. It's a front page view. So if I go back to views and the front page view where I disabled the RSS feed before, okay, this is it. I can set a title. Let's call it articles. It's less. Only for this display. I don't want this showing anywhere else. And I usually rename this when I have more views and more displays. So let's call it front page. Okay. Okay, so this is front page. Maybe it would be better if it's articles or something like that, but let's leave it like that for now. Okay, so if I refresh, I should have notes at the top of this view. Yes, articles. Yes, I wrote articles, and I need a footer. This part is done. I need a footer now. So I think the best way to do this would be to maybe add a custom block, create a custom block type with URLs for these icons. These will be links to other sites. So if I go to the custom block library and block types, I will add a new block type called social media or something, because it will be these links. So let's call it social media. I don't want to make a revision. And I will add a field for each of these icons, so I can style it easily. There, I could just add one field, one link field. I don't need the body field. Okay, I could just add one field for links and make it unlimited, but it will be much easier to style, and I probably won't be adding any new links anytime soon. And even if I do, I will have to restyle it. I will have to add the icons. So let's create a Twitter field. It's limited to one value. It's not required. I want external links only, and I want the link text to be disabled. I need the GitHub field. So GitHub. I'll just add 3 for now and do the rest later when I'm finishing up this. But just so you can see what this is about, I will add a couple of fields. Okay, so it's external, disabled, save settings. And let's add another one. So it will be 3 fields. This is YouTube. Okay, save field settings. External links, disable link text. I will add link text later when I am okay. So let's create this block now. So it's blocks, add custom block. Social media, this is the one that we created right now, and description, it's the footer. So let's call it like this. Let's just put these example links here for now and save it, and I will add it to the block layout. So let's search for footer social media. This is it. I want to display the title. This is the title. I will just change it to follow me, and I want it to be shown on all pages. So let's just save it. Okay, save just to be sure. Okay, if I refresh this, there should be a footer on refresh. Yes, it's here. Okay, so far so good. The only thing, okay, this is an H1 because it's a page. Okay, next thing. So this is pretty much how the content I want. This is pretty much the content I want on my page. Let's continue. Okay, so I want these articles, the teaser articles, I want them to be, I don't want this read more button, I don't want the submitted info, I do want a date but not in this format, and those are the changes that I want to make. I will go to the structure and content type settings for this. This is the basic article content type. I'll just go to manage display and remove this. Okay, so I don't want the links and I want everything else. Oh, this is the default one. Sorry. Yeah, but it's basically the same. Let's look at the teaser. Okay, let's hide these links. And the format, I just want it to be the default. Okay, no summary, no teasers, no nothing. Okay, if I go back to the home page, okay, better. There's no readme button, and now I have to change this. So since this is a custom teaser, it's not really the original one, the default one. I want to remove this submitted by. I'm not sure if I can do this in the content type settings. Let's check. If I just, there's a checkbox for. Okay, so if I if I uncheck this, the date information will also disappear, and I want to keep the date. Okay, for this I will have to create a new layout, a new template, quick template. So let's see, it's the content node. I usually always copy this and paste it in here. So it's new folder, content node. Okay, here we have it, and I will copy this one again from my article teaser and rename it so node article teaser. This file and this naming convention, it's, if you go to, I don't know why it's not showing for me. I need this, I don't need this. Let's site/development services is here, and I have the debug set to true. Let me check something. Drupal 8 show theme suggestions. Let's see what we have to do. Okay, I might have, I just copied this from my file, so let's set this to true. Okay, this will probably work better. Okay, if I save it and clear cache, every time you change something in settings.local.php or in settings.php or in theme files or in YAML files, you have to reload cache for changes to take place. Okay, let's try if this is working now. Yes. Oh, they're here. Oh wow, they were here all along, but I think so, or were they not? I'm not sure now. I'm really not sure now. Oh, hi Monkey X, how are you? Okay, so anyway, you can see the theme name suggestions if you inspect your page. We have a note here. This is the article. This is the article teaser, and you can see the suggestion here. Node article teaser. I don't want this on articles, and I don't want this on the full article display. I just want to change the article teaser. So I created this file, node article teaser. I will delete this comment so it's a bit cleaner. I don't need it here since it's already in the previous file. And okay, so I need the title, and for the display submitted I only need the date. Okay, I only need this date, and I do not need the metadata. I don't know what's it called. But let's keep it here. Okay, so I want this date to be a different format, but I'm not sure if this already exists. You can check this if you go to I think it's where is it? Yes, regional and language. If you go to date and time formats, you can see all the formats here. Okay, so we want month, day, and year. It's nothing that I really like. Okay, let's create a new one. Add format, and I will add a new format. You can use the PHP manual to set the all the variables. Let's call it blog post, and let's check this. I don't know this. I have to check it every time. So we need month. So let's use F for month. We want the full month. We want, it's space, we want the day. It's J, space J, comma, and we want the full year. So it's year, uppercase Y. Okay, you can see the example here. We will add this format, and we have to apply this format to the date. For this, I will use a different value than this. I don't know, maybe I can use it on the date. Let's try this. Okay, so if I save this node article teaser and I refresh my home page, the author should no longer be here. Okay, this is okay. And now I will try adding a function. This is a quick function for date format. It's called format date, and we created a new date format called blog post. So I think it's blog. Yeah, it's blog post, blog underline post, and let's see what we get here. No, this is it should be a timestamp, because date is not a timestamp. I think it's a field. It has some divs around it, so we have to use the created value of the node. If you see here, if you check here, you have some variables that you can call in Twig. We will be using the node variable. Let me find it. Here's content node. Okay, so the node entity. Okay, and I think it's called it's node dot created dot value. This is the timestamp, numerical timestamp for the date, and if I refresh now, we should have the formatted date in our format. Yeah, that's right. Okay, woohoo! I did it. Okay, so for the content, I don't want any content to display. I only want the title and the date, so I can remove this and save it. So this is the content from the teaser, but I really don't want this to be showing. One other way would be, I think the more proper way would be to maybe hide it here in the teaser display. So yeah, this is the body. I can just disable it here and leave the contents variable in Twig. It should also work. The title still shows and the date still shows. And if I add a new field here in the future, I can just add it here or disable it or whatever, and it will still be showing. The page should say the same now. Okay, this is it. Let's continue. This is the okay. I think I have everything the way I want it. Let's look at the design. So we have the logo tag, we have the intro, we have articles, and we have the social media links. If I go to, oh yeah, the next thing is styling. Okay, let's check if we have any errors here. There's something wrong. Okay, refuse to apply style. Why? But is it there? Was not found. Okay, maybe it's not the right path, or oh, I haven't ran gulp yet. So let's split this. I think it's vertically. Yes, and let's go to theme web themes tnamrat.npm, and let's run npm style. I think this I already did this, but let's do it just in case. Okay. I won't be doing this for now. You should always run npm audit fix so it fixes all vulnerabilities if there are any to fix. I won't be doing this now because it's only a local setup. But I want to run gulp now. Okay, after I run this, I can, if you want, I can make another tutorial about this, but I won't be going into details now. So after I ran it, the scripts folder and the style sheets folder with the files were created. If I go to my, oh no, this is, why is this here? If I refresh, is it still, yeah, it's still there. Okay, I don't want this. Why are you here? Okay, it's gone. Good. Okay, so I have this SAS folder with my styles. There are some base styles already set. This is just the basic stuff, so I don't have to do it every time I'm making a new theme. Usually I split this common file into multiple files, into components. If I have some buttons, if I have, I don't know, for entities, for paragraphs, for other stuff like that, I have more files here, but because we have only this simple design, I will be using the common.scss file for everything. Okay, let's get started. Oh, if I refresh this, yes, it's loaded. I already included the font awesome and my fonts for this project. So if I refresh this, it should look a bit better. Yes. 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 Okay, much better. Okay. Let's continue this. Okay, I'm missing a font. Okay, let's fix this. So if I go to variables, here are my fonts. Okay, I see. So I forgot to add the correct path with my fonts. This is an interfont. You can find it on. I think I got it from Font Squirrel. Okay, much better. Let's close this. We won't be needing it anymore. And if I go to my common.scss and let's see the page. Okay, so I have a container, I have a header, I have the main and the footer element. First, I want to add some margin to the container, and let's do it. Container. Let's add some margin. Let's see how much there is. 40 and 46. I'm not sure if this will stay like this, but let's just do it for now. Okay, but instead of 40 on the left, let's make it 80. Okay. I'm not using a bootstrap or any other libraries here because, or frameworks here, because I don't need it, to be honest. And usually when I have a bigger website and I have columns and stuff like that and it has to be responsive, I use the Bootstrap grid, not the whole Bootstrap framework, but just the Bootstrap grid. Okay, so I added some margins. Let's just add 80 pixels for everything. Okay, much better. And this should be it. Okay, just to make this a bit faster, I will open this in an incognito window. I hope it will load faster. I'm not sure why. I think it's slower because of my streaming. Yeah, okay, so no, okay, I want this. I will style this at the end. Okay, so next thing, I want to get rid of this site name. This is a part of the system branding block, and the class name is site name, so I will just display this as none. I have a margin here, margin bottom 56 pixels. This is the branding block. Let's do it like this. The branding block. I want margin bottom. Did we say 56 pixels? Yeah. Yeah, 56. Okay. Margin bottom 56. And this is it. Let's refresh. I have to do a hard refresh because of the browser cache. Okay, better. Let's add some margin to the intro. It's 80 pixels. The best way to do this is just to inspect this element and okay, so this is kind of weird. I will have to use the ID here, but I usually avoid using IDs in Drupal because they can change. But for this case, I will use the ID. We need margin bottom 80 pixels, and okay. Oh, we also have a max container width, which is, let's make it 750, or should we leave it at 748, width 100, max width 748 pixels. Let's make it like that, and we want to align this to the left. Okay, let's refresh. Okay, and the intro should be 480 pixels wide. 480 pixels. I'm using max width because this will be a responsive site, so I don't want a fixed width. And then let's add some line height here, so it's 96 pixels. I won't be using pixels for line height, and I will set this in HTML body element. Let's set line height, let's say 1.4 without. Okay, this is better, but not exactly what I want. Let's go with 1.6. Okay, much better. And I will add a margin to the paragraph, so we can use this text formatted element or class and just add some margin, or yeah, and add some margin at the bottom. So I think it's here in XD, it's 10 pixels. Is this margin? Yeah, paragraph spacing. It's margin bottom 10 px, and I don't want this margin on the last child. Okay. Okay, much better. So now I have the site branding, I have the intro, and okay, I still can't decide about the links. I thought I wanted them black with an underline and then maybe red on the hover, but I'm not sure about that. So let's leave this for the end. Next thing, we have articles or notes, as we can see here. This is an H1. Yeah, I kind of want this on this page. I want this to be an H1 because, or maybe I will make a different H1, and this will be the H2. I will decide this a bit later. But for now, this is an H1. This is a page title, and this is the front page title. Front page. This is the class from the body element. That front page, and I want the H1 on the home page to be the same as here. So we have font sizes unlike the rest. We have padding bottom 16 pixels, and we have a border that's, I think it's 2 pixels. Let's select this color. I think it's 2 pixels wide. Where can I see this? It's a border size 1. Okay, but I think these are 2 pixels. No idea. Let's make it 2 just to be sure. I think one pixel is not enough. Okay, so it's 2 px solid, and we will add this color to the variables. It's color gray, and okay, I'm used to Sketch. It's a bit different than Adobe XD, and okay, we have color gray here. Let's save this. Yes, this is cool, and let's see how this looks. Okay, and I think we have a margin bottom here. Yes, it's 32 pixels. Margin bottom. Okay, this looks good. Looks okay. Okay, so I think I just decided on the underlines for the links. Here's another example, and I think I will use this one. It's a lighter border. I'm not sure how this, if it's too light or if not. I'll probably have to change this a bit or create another color just for accessibility reasons, for people who can't see good. But for now I will leave it like this. So this goes for also for these links. If I go to the HTML, I will create an A element, and this will be color black. I will remove text decoration. This is the underline, none, and I want, so how should we create this? Maybe with after content is empty. We want, let's say, width to be 100%. We want the height to be 2 pixels, and we want the background color to be, we say color, I think it's gray. Is it? Yes, it's color gray. Okay, so I think the kid downstairs just started singing on a microphone. So I'm sorry if you can hear that. That's it's really awkward. I'm so sorry about that. Uh, okay, so uh, this is not. Okay, I really can't concentrate right now. I'm sorry about this. And I added an after. Um, okay, let's just take this one. I'll try to make her quiet. Okay, so I have an after here, but let's display it as block, inline block. No. Okay, so what's the best way to do this? I'm not really sure right now. Maybe okay, I'll figure out this later. I've done this before, but I'm really I can't concentrate. I'll just remove this and add this to the text formatted. Here we go. Okay. Let's refresh this. Text declaration, underline. Okay. Okay, better. Oh, I haven't saved this. I can remove it from here. Okay. And we also have these links. This is a title inside of notes type article. So let's add this. Okay, this is really bad. I'm a bit nervous because I'm live streaming, so I'm sorry about this. If I refresh this, also this link should have an underline. Yes, nice. Okay, so next thing. Okay, so just so you know, I probably won't be. It's just styling from now on. So if you're watching this, you can probably if you came here for Drupal, I won't be making anything special here. I will just hide a couple of things and with CSS. So this is pretty much it. Maybe I should stop streaming here and continue with this in private because I really can't concentrate right now, and yeah, it's a bit weird. Anyway, I created a custom theme. To recap everything, I had to create the info YAML file and the libraries file. This is where I define what regions I have and the libraries. So I have this application.css, and I created an article teaser. It's a custom tweak template, and I added some blocks to the block layout. So I created a custom social media block. I added a custom intro block. This is a basic block, and I added a title to the front page view. I'll be continuing with this for a while now, and I think I will publish this theme so everyone can use it. And yeah, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know how I can improve. It's really hard for me to talk, and I hope it wasn't too bad. Have a great time, and I will see you later.